stopped microing, let the Goliath get too close, and the Goliath did pick off one of those carriers. But still, I think he's only lost 1 or 2 carriers this entire time. He's been spending a lot of money on interceptors, though. So there is that. Anyway, C is now, they're both really mined out at their mains, and it looks like at their natural expansion as well. C is floating over Command Center to try and take that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th base at the 6 lock location. Bisu still at only 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, is he at 5 bases? It's hard to tell on the minimap. Now with that top right, I think he is at 5 bases, maybe just 4. I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time telling. But anyway, basically they're about even in economy, but they are both going to have to expand again pretty soon, though, because they're both kind of getting a little bit low. Archon in the mix, random Archon just somehow get in there. I was looking at the minimap, didn't see it running there. So yes, Bisu is about to mine out his natural expansion completely. Does not appear to be producing carriers there. He's low at his 3rd. I think that top right is his only real long-term mining base right now. He really needs to get some more bases going, but I don't know how he's going to, and I'm surprised he's not getting more bases. I think maybe he's figuring if he can shut C down. Carriers have been kind of coming back into play more often, like the last month or so, partly due to the new maps and such. Uh-oh, C setting up the double gas base at the bottom left. Bisu needs to spot that and shut it down quick, or he's going to be in trouble. Bisu trying to squeeze in down the right side here. That's just disgusting almost, how badly those Dragoons get pinned into the side, but somehow they do manage to get down the side, and he's got a few Dragoons now in that extra base of C's. They're going to start assaulting those SCVs, although I don't think they're going to do too much damage. Yeah, the SCVs are going to be able to fight those off just by themselves. He's going to run the Goliaths in there. That would have been a perfect time for him to run more forces in from the other side, but Bisu just doesn't have the forces. He doesn't have an army. He hasn't been able to macro up an army. He's lost all of it on that huge attack before, hoping to break C, and just didn't break him. And so now he's really in trouble, and he doesn't really have enough carriers to be really dominant with just the carriers. Although, you know, sometimes all you need is a dozen carriers, and if he can get up to that, you know, really high carrier mark where he can just kill everything quickly, you know, it can be very, very powerful. Here he is moving in while the Goliaths were a little bit out of position, moving in with these carriers. Oh, he's got to be careful, though, that he doesn't move his carriers too far into enemy territory where they get stuck. The Goliaths giving chase. They're targeting the carriers. Looks like he's going to lose it. Is he going to lose that carrier? Yes, he loses another carrier sloppily, and he's running away from these Goliaths. He's picking the Goliaths off as he runs away with some pretty good micro, but the Goliaths getting close enough, they do pick off an entire carrier and get some decent damage on 1 or 2 other carriers as well. Now C moving out again to try and assault that top right base. It looks like he may, I'm not sure if he's going to cut north to the top middle, or if he's going to cut to the top right. Actually, he may just set up on that ramp and assault the top middle, in which case all he needs to do is like send a couple vultures to the top right, and he can take that out. C is on the verge of victory if he can win this battle. If Bisu does not take out this assault force right now and quickly, he's going to lose this game. He picks off 1 tank, but the carriers are now under fire from the Goliaths. He's going to lose another carrier. Oh, yes, loses another carrier. He's down to 4 or 5 carriers. Such bad shape. It looks like the ground forces were able to clean up those tanks without the Goliaths to cover them, but now he's, oh man, look at this. Why Bisu? Why did you move your carriers in that close? Oh man, he loses another carrier. He's down to 3 carriers left, and 2 carriers are so low on health. One of them is going to die in the next assault as well. I don't think Bisu has anything left to fight with. C Shield has so many Goliaths. C can just mass Goliaths now. Normally you need a good mix of tanks in there, but he could probably just mass Goliaths and just completely overpower Bisu just with forces alone. Bisu going in for one last-ditch attempt to break C with just the carriers while the Goliaths are not quite in position yet. The Goliaths are moving into position though. C has mined out that 3rd base, so he is only mining at 3 bases, whereas Bisu's only mining at 1 basically. And Bisu, his carrier's trapped. GG's. C Shield has beaten the resurgent Bisu in the first game of this best of 5, and he's still got some work ahead of him before he advances to the round of 8. But wow, we could see him eliminating a Bisu in his return run, in his attempt at a return run, I guess I should say. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that game. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, GG, and yeah. Congrats to C. And I will try and finish this series when the rest of the games are played. So anyway, see you then. Bye.